Playtime Chapter 3 was pretty good. Those are some of the ones that really have stood out to me of the last, like, 30 I've played. Okay, so we just woke up from resting. So, bark skin on Valerie. Alright, magical armor on Valerie. Magic armor on you.
Adventures call to them.
And heroism. Heroism. Heroism.
Anything is possible.
Plus text.
You can count on me.
Enlarge person. Autocast Scorching Ray. Mutation.
I am yours to command.
Mutation. Block fear. Block poison. Okay. Guys, I don't have hopes on this.
Done.
I see something.
Alright.
I'm open to your orders.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
Here.
Can you make an epic pose? I need
Do
inspiration.
not falter.
Is there anything else I could do to up my chances right now? Bless. The owlbear's opening blow was a 65 critical hit on a smile on the Smilodon. Oh no. He's gonna get attack opportunity. There it is, 30. Alright, just spam cast channel energy. We've killed one bear. This one's at half. Alright, she's used all of her Scorching Rays for the day. I should have tried this earlier. Lindsay, try grease on that one. She has to get closer. How close does she have to get? Oh no. Oh no, don't want someone to kill it right now. Critical 65. She skipped downstate. She's 100% dead. And we're on the last bear. It's possible. If it doesn't walk up to the healer and take her entire health bar and her downstate bar in one swing. Alright, hold on. Blast. That was something I forgot.
Completed.
I see something.
Alright,
I know
and
what to do.
I believe, what is it? Prayer? Yeah, we could do prayer, will help a little bit. Alright,
Now
so
what? Never a dull moment.
I'm listening.
I'm not afraid.
This should do it.
alright. Use song. Use Bane weapon. Activate prayer.
Out of my way.
I moved him just to let the dog out. Alright. Everyone
Let us strike
target
as
that
one.
one now. Focus your fire. Lindsay. Grease there. Muck. Summon more distractions.
Wasted.
Can't keep this up much
Kundayo.
longer.
I forgot to use Aspect of Falco on this one. Okay, that's active. Okay, we're on the last bear. We're on the last one. Valerie is almost dead.
Avenge me.
Just spam cast channel energy. Just spam it. Oh my god. Okay.
Focus on the goal.
Those things are nasty. Yeah, Valerie didn't die. She was knocked down, though, and unconscious.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
I didn't look. How much XP were those things? 240 per bear. That's over 700 for the lot. I'll take it. One owlbear pulse. And there's a corpse. Swordsman's Passion. 3 to 10, +2 agile, finesse wielding. If I was doing a Dex swordsman build, that would be insane, but I'm not, so I wonder if I can sell it.
Done.
My god, though, that was a lot of prep for that thing. Okay, so...
Follow me.
How many cursed coins did we have in total? Newest to oldest. Where are the coins at? Coin with Calyptrias, coin with Wilbur, coin with Wilbur. Okay, so let's say you got the groom is going to be married to the girl. Girl meets pretty nymph girl and says, never mind, I'm going to marry that. Groom gets mad, curses Wilbur with a coin, and curses Calotropsia with a coin. Calotropsia turns into the giant scythe tree and proceeds to murder everybody at the wedding. Wilbur just drops dead. Who else cursed Wilbur? A second party cursed Wilbur. Here are your herbs, 3 bundles of each. The old woman claps her hands and grins, revealing a row of broken, uneven teeth. There's a good boy. Did it take a lot of time to find them? Give them here, I'll put them to good use. After her herbs are tucked away, she seems a bit more pleasant, even gives a gap-toothed smile. That's a proper greeting, trading favors. Help me, and I help you. What did you want to know? Ask, I know the area, I might be able to help you on your way, or maybe you need potions, nothing cheap, but nothing you can't afford, and they do the trick they do. Where do we start? Take a look at these coins. We found them at the bottom of the well. Ugh, foul evil that is. She spits on the floor. I don't know which magic is that, but it has the feel of a curse or something even worse. Keep it away. As far as I've heard, a daughter of a human and a fae used to live here. Her name was Elga Vernix. Are you her? She averts her eyes. Might be me, she sighs, or might not. What's the difference? Who would still remember that name? What happened here? I've no idea. Used to be a village here once. Good folk, well off, but not so well off to put on airs. They were at peace until the fae even had they were at peace with the fae, even had festivals and celebrated with them. But that was long ago, 6 or 7 dozen years at least. As for what ruined them, I don't know. Gotta guess, though. In the darkest night, strange sounds come from deep in the woods, crackling and moaning, as if a great tree is twisting its roots, rattling its branches like bones. Something there. A creature drove away all folk and fae alike. Trade. Alright, offer this stuff. Dude, we can carry 3,700 pounds right now. I think it's using the the strength of the animal companions and adding that to our total. Holy crap. Ring of Prop +2. Few nice things there. Nothing too crazy here. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to the zombie again of the groom. I'll transfer some of that carry weight to New Vegas. Dude, seriously, yeah. I'm always struggling with the weight in that. I will say in New Vegas, I don't know if it would have changed my, 10 charisma decision. I didn't know that we didn't get more stats when we leveled. Like, even in D&D, every, 4 levels you get to pick a new stat, like strength or dex or something. I did not realize I would never get to, add more stats. We found coins at the bottom of the well. Have a look. He starts to shake, either with silent laughter or with silent sobs. You cannot tell. These here, I see. He points at 2 of the coins. These, give me these. Was it you who cursed Wilbur and Calotropsia? Cursed, didn't know. Thought it was but a tale. I didn't know it would work, so it was me. I killed that beast from the forest, and my Nida too, and her bastard of a father, the whole village, and me along with it. It's all my fault. I do not deserve rest. The headman, he's old like me. Take these coins to him and give him final rest. I'll stay here. Where did you learn to curse people? Nowhere. Just a tale, an old one. Everyone knew it. But no, hold on. I recall now. I had a dream. A maiden. She told me to inscribe the names on the coins. Throw them to the well, and justice will be served. I thought her a good omen. Who else cursed Wilbur besides you? The dead man stares at the coins inscribed by another's hand. I don't know. I have questions. Leave without a word. We found a
Will
note
this ever end?
on the tree that said, a maiden visited me in my sleep and told me to do this. So I think that's the second one that cursed Wilbur. Right here. My beloved Calotropsia. So that means this was written by Nida. A few nights ago, I dreamt of a mesmerizing maiden who told me how to free myself of my father's grip. I did as she told. I was so angry with him. She did it. So Nida cursed her dad. And then also the groom cursed the dad and the, but both of them were prompted to do it by the mesmerizing maiden. I found coins in the well. Look at this letter. It's written by the same hand as your name on the coin. After reading the letter, the old man shakes his head devastated. Old Nida, what have you done? And what have I done? Such an old fool. The ghost raises grief-stricken eyes at you. When I was alive, I was a coward. A coward and a liar. That's how it went. On one hand, I felt Dorsey was a good man, a reliable man, much better match for my daughter than some dryad. On the other hand, it would bring misfortune on me, on us the village, to refuse the Fae and my Nida. She truly loved the dryad. What was I left to do? If I gave her to Dorsey, the Fae would seek revenge. If I gave her to the Fae, Dorsey would seek revenge. I used to give advice, but I couldn't heed it myself. I was a fool. The ghost speaks slower, as if hearing his own story for the first time. I lied to Dorsey, saying the Fae threatened me. Then I lied to my daughter, telling her Dorsey had pursued me. Then I waited for the situation to solve itself, and it did. Dorsey grew to hate me, and so did my own daughter. The ghost shakes his head and closes his eyes. I mean, so freaking everyone involved in this was bad. Huh. Is there any way... So right now, the obvious solutions presented to us is destroy the coins on the altar and free this guy. Or give the coins to him and free that guy. They both basically sort of committed crimes and were part of the problem. If this were Baldur's Gate, I would use Speak with Dead on Nida, who's down there in the bottom left. She has nothing left to say. They both suck, yeah. Maybe there'll be a ghost down here if we go back.
Done and done.
Take the ring you've collected at the scythe tree and put it on the body. You put the glowing ring over the girl's chest and hear a sigh of relief. The jeers and threats of the Fae become murmurs, then dissolve in silence. The girl's body rests here wearing elegant dress and untouched by decay. Okay, so that was something. So I feel like there's 4 locations we might get information at this second. Talking to her is 1. Talking to the zombie is 2. Talking to the Fae in the top right is 3. And talking to the ghost dad is 4. If none of that does anything, I guess I just give the coins to one of the evil dead to try to get rid of him. Yo, Valerie Holland for once. Elga Verniax is back. She lives in a house outside the village. Is that so? That's welcome news. Why didn't she visit? Did she really forget me? So much time wasted. It is unfortunate her father didn't live to see this day. Oh, but he left a letter for her. Where is it? Just a moment. After several moments of rummaging inside of her tree, the dryad brings forth a roll of parchment. Here, please give her this, her father's last words to you, and tell her to visit me. I would love so much to see her again. So if I talk to either one, that happens. Okay, we did get something new out of that. Okay, so let's go back down here to her. You know, this all started, us coming to the zone, because a woman thought that this witch stole her child. Her child is still missing. We're solving all kinds of murder mysteries. Her kid is like dying in the woods. We have no idea where he is. Lots of walking. Yeah, but it's not too bad. You can just click where you want to go on the map. Let's quick save. We haven't done it in a bit. Give her the letter. A dryad named Teresia remembers you and would be glad to see you again. She asked me to give you this letter. Elga opens the letter, runs her eyes over it, and her expression shifts. It could be either a smile or a grimace. So that's how it is. Well, what does it matter now? She gives a rattling sigh. Oh, Teresia. I should visit her someday, yes. Okay. I just quick saved. Let's try and check this stuff. A little worried that Scarecrow was going to attack me. Fish on a steak. I just want to know what monitored lizard is doing those saving throws. I didn't even see it. Oh, I summoned it in the area where the owlbears were. The monitor lizard wasn't able to leave that area because it took a mobility check. Alright. I guess I'll put him on the pedestal to the god and see if it'll free both of them. Put the coins on the altar. For a moment, nothing happens. Then the coins evaporate silently, steaming away to mist. The ghost watches the coins evaporate to mist almost in disbelief. At last, you have my gratitude. I feel tired. The ghost blinks, and you notice his silhouette is blurring slightly, evaporating as the coins did. But more slowly. I must reward you somehow. I've got nothing except for... Wait, under that boulder. I hid something there years ago. I have no need for it now. Oh, how convenient. For me, it's time to rest. And with that, the ghost dissolves the air. 450 XP. What boulder? Oh, right here. Phylactery of positive channeling. Increase the amount of damage this ability does to undead creatures or healing by 2d6. Oh, that's huge. Oh, it replaces the hat, though. Sort by type. Where's the hats? What, +2 charisma and +2 int. Just wear 2 hats? Yeah, just go to full Team Fortress on this.
Not that I care.
Alright, let's go see if the zombie wants the last coin. I don't know if there was another way to resolve this issue. I feel like I exhausted everything. We destroyed the coins to give final rest to the ghost of Old Man. Good, let him rest. For me, everything is lost. Destroy this body.
If you dare.
You want me to destroy you? Stop fighting me back. He hit me. Masterwork hand axe. Well, I mean, it's 100 gold. Okay. What if he's still trapped in the body, but now he just can't move? He's like, oh no, this is awful. Alright, I think we did everything in that area. Except the witch wanted us to go to, like, the mud pits or something. I don't know what to do about the missing kid, though, now. We have to talk to her at the Capital Tavern. Jen is convinced it was the witch who stole her boy. Okay. What is this kobold camp on the way up? How are we doing on time? Oh, we still got 20 minutes. Awesome. Whoa. What? You see a gang of kobolds resting around a campfire. When they finally notice you, they jump up and start scuttling around, making a mess and bumping into each other, all the while muttering something in their hissing language. One kobold emerges from the swarming crowd. His scales are a touch lighter than most of his companions. Upon closer inspection, he seems to be extremely old. His skin is dry and lifeless, and he clearly lost some of his scales long ago. There's something curious about this kobold. He seems to be calm, confident, and wise? Slargus, the old kobold hisses. The rest of the kobolds immediately calm down. Greetings, he says, addressing you and sticking out his hand. Greetings. Rittens. Edie's. Oh, they're so cute, Octavia exclaims, clasping her hands together. May I keep one? Shake the kobold's hand. Greetings. You shake the old kobold's hand. It's slimy and cold. He continues to stare, his eyes still yellow and emotionless. Kobolds, humans love, the old kobold says. Men's love. Kobold. Aw, he's in love with you. Tartuk King search. Oh, we hate Tartuk. Search. Search. The old kobold seems to have said his piece, so he just continues to stare at you with his cold, still eyes. Tartuk, what a familiar name. Tell me, do you know the story of the Suit-Scale Kobold tribe? The kobold seems to not understand a single word you're saying, but reacts towards Suit-Scale. Soot-Scale, bad, not friend. Alright, let's get this sorted out. All the kobolds are staring at you now, no blinking or movement among them. It's starting to get uncomfortable. Tartuk trolls love. Search Tartuk kobold. Sir, Obold. No matter how hard you try, you can't glean anything useful from old kobold's gibberish. Seeing you fail to understand the old kobold, Octavia touches your shoulder and attracts your attention. I think I understand what they're trying to say. It seems their king Tartuk is lost somewhere, and they're looking for him. But it sounds like he's become friends with trolls now, so I'm not sure it'd be wise to help them. Why are you looking for Tartuk? King, Tartuk trolls kobold love. Trolls, obolds. Trolls, obolds. I'm no friend to trolls. I kill them, and anyone who helps them. You should return from which you came for your own sake. The kobold steps back in fear. Tartuk King love. Humans kobolds love. He speaks quickly, raising his hands before him as if shielding himself from attack. Tartuk. I don't know where the troll's lair is or where Tartuk is hiding. I'd recommend you give up the search, but that's for you to decide. Unable to judge the expression on his snout, you can't tell if the old kobold is upset by your statement. After you answer, he turns away from you as if you cease to exist. The kobolds quickly gather and leave into the woods. Well, that was interesting.
Follow me, or don't.
Many small footprints are visible in the dirt. They seem recent. Yeah, I wonder what made those. Didn't the witch say talk to the woman again? Yeah, she did. She said she probably killed her own kid and is blaming me. Didn't know Muck spoke a Surin. Alright, first of all, how dare you?
Not that I care.
Alright, looks like there's not a north exit to this place. So I have to go back to the south.
Will this ever end?
Just noticed the wolf is gone. I guess it died in combat, maybe with the owlbears. I don't think I rested since the owlbears. Okay. Well, since we're kind of on a timer for the missing kid thing, assuming it's real, let's head back there.
I need to catch my breath.
That kid's gone. I'm wondering if the kid ever existed, or if it was all a lie. Let's see. We're supposed to find this lady in the tavern. Let's go to the tavern.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Amiri, Honorial. Who's the old lady? I don't know who Jenna is. Is it Jenna? She looks at you with eyes red from tears. Have you found my little boy? I paid a visit to the witch. Your son isn't there. How can that be? But I thought, but if it wasn't her, then that means that her face turns pale and she covers her mouth with both hands. Calm down, Jenna. Tell me, what did you hide from me? My boy, Jenna says, he's such a little mischief maker. That day he was especially loud. He kept running around the house. He flipped a tub of dough, and well, oh gods, what have I done? I lost my temper, and I shouted at him. I told him he can go drown himself in Candlemere Lake, his own mother wishing he was dead. But how could I have known it would all come true? If you find him, I beg you, tell him I love him more than life itself. Never again shall I say anything mean to him. Just bring him back home safe and sound. Candlemere Lake was where the floaty skulls were shooting lightning at me. But I have resist energy now. I might be able to handle it now. I need to go. Bye. Amiri, what up? The only option is get lost. Yeah, I haven't actually been in this tavern before. Is there anything else to do in here? I can loot my own barony and steal this fish. Sir, that plate was meant for table 5. It's mine now. Night, I'm succumbing to sleep now. Good night, Malcolm Chad. Good night, Arcadia. Yeah, so we're playing Pathfinder ASMR.
How much longer, I wonder?
Pathfinder streams to relax and sleep too. Oh wait, what's this? Why does Strong Lady no like anymore? No, she's fine. So,
Not that I care.
some of the people in the party, like for example, if you want to do the quest for Akundayo, he's a pure DPS. So I swapped him out with Amiri. And when I do Amiri's quest, I swap her out with Akundayo. If I want to do Harem's quest, he's a cleric, so I'll swap him out with Eve. Eve is a better one, but I can swap them out for if I want to do a quest for one of them. And that's kind of how it goes. Jathal here, I haven't had it in the group since level 1. Speak. What made you follow me? Curiosity. The need for a reliable ally. You see, I must come to understand what my goddess seeks from me. Urgathoa gave me the powers of Inquisitor without declaring her will to me. I await her reply, any hint or trace or clue. I suppose our meeting was no mere accident. Besides, she cringes, I imagine that several Keonan assassins still pursue me. They never risked attacking me while I was under the patronage of the Aldori. They are unlikely to attack while I have reliable allies like you. Why do assassins follow you? I don't know. They can't have been sent by the Queen. I am branded outlaw, but my punishment was exile, and it is not custom for elves to contravene their own verdicts. My attackers shouted something about threat and blood. I suppose they are a splinter group of feeble-minded zealots, or someone on a quest for personal revenge. What's it like to be undead? Do you wish to know what it means to me personally, or what powers and limitations it imposes? Do you regret not being alive anymore? A shadow passes over her face. You surely know how to ask questions. She says nothing for a long time. 2 desires led me through life. To feel pleasure time and time again, and to achieve perfection. Unlife brought me closer to the second. I am changeless, torn from time. The chaos of the world and even the soul circle have no power over me, but everything comes with a price. Most things that brought me pleasure in life are meaningless to me now. How can I decide which is better? Okay, neutral good. There's no purpose in living only for yourself. It makes life and unlife equally senseless. Agreed, she yawns pointedly. How do healing spells, prayers, and potions affect you? Dreadfully, of course. Your healers had better stay away from me in battle. The undead are healed through interaction with negative energy, and I can perfectly manage that on my own. You don't need to sleep? I am spared from that bothersome need, but I hope you do not take this as a reason to invent additional responsibilities to entertain me during the night. I spend this time meditating and addressing the goddess. Now I see why someone in chat is yelling, "Pick 4, my lord." What about, carnal pleasures? A tactless and facile question. The pleasure is now as senseless to me as food or wine. Action without feeling. She cringes. Just imagine she's just like, tell me when you're done. Thanks. What's your story? Stories. She shrugs. Stories are boring and a waste of time. I have killed, I was exiled from Keonan, I died, and I was raised by Urgathoa's gift. That's my story. Who did you kill and why? Family. 4. Her voice is calm and ordinary as if she's speaking of something trivial, but why is the more interesting question. What is the worth of 1,000 years if you cannot enjoy it like your first dozen 10 springs? The elf's voice sounds unusually vehement. Everyone considers elves ever young, but our youthfulness is but a mask, a threadbare ritual gown. What lies beneath? The dust of years of jaded repetition? With each year, the dust grows thicker, and erstwhile joys cease to exist, and cloy as a dish you've tasted 1,000 times. Long did I search for a way to avert this fate. Don't I, who has truly tasted life, deserve a lot better than those benumbed old elves who close themselves off to the world? I'm losing my voice. I'm gonna have to wrap up after this. And I found a way in the ancient texts of Urgathoa, a ritual involving a blood of my kin, a trifle that would make each day feel as a holiday, created especially for me. The ritual gave strength not only to my body, but to my mind and my soul, and my mind whirled at every sensation, each sip of wine or silken caress. Oh, how I miss this. My cousin was the first I used for the ritual. It was a simple matter to pass her death off as an unfortunate accident, but the enchantment would not last. I had to find another and again conceal my trail. With the third death, my family grew suspicious, and upon the fourth, my deeds were finally revealed. Such a pity. If not for this, my unlife even now would overflow with burning pleasure, for I have dozens of useless relatives. She's like, I would have killed more. So, you killed innocent elves for entertainment and pleasure? That's abominable. Yes, I have. She shrugs. Use whatever high-sounding words you wish to describe my deeds. Say abominable if it suits you. Reasonable and honest would fit just as well. Okay. I'm gonna ask her more about this later on. I think, because, like, some of the stuff in this game, I remember bits and pieces of. I have no memory of Jaethal. I don't think either she didn't join my party, or I never did her story at all last time. So I'm very curious to see where that would lead. And she's basically a two-handed damage dealer, I think. So she could swap in. Yeah, she has, look at this. Because she's undead, she has no con. I don't really know how the game calculates hit points when you have no con. But she's immune to holy energy, and negative energy heals her, which is weird. But she's an inquisitor, just like my main guy. She's just a different type. What is her weapon? Just a masterwork scythe. Yeah, we got better. All right, so we're going to save it here, my friends, and we will pick it up from this moment next time.